Gold viewers from around the world. I'm Kristen Schwartz, licensed midwife and MC for Gold Learning. And today I'm chatting with Dr. Jeanne Ohm about her upcoming presentation, Preparing the Mother for a Safer, Easier Birth Throughout Pregnancy. Welcome, Dr. Ohm.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here.
Thank you for coming and sharing some time and your expertise with us today. And before we get started on your topic, which we're all very excited about, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself to our listeners, and tell us a little about your professional journey?
Well, I was brought up relatively medically. I had 3 major surgeries by the time I was 6 years of age. I had a lot of childhood illnesses, asthma, allergies, migraine headaches, crazy menstrual cycle, but I thought it was just normal to have those things. And when I was 19, I was living with my husband and his family, and his brothers would go hang gliding up in Long Island off the cliffs there. So I decided, okay, I'm going to try this, and I did, and I crashed, and I fractured my spine in 2 places. And I went the whole medical route, which didn't really do anything. I was told you're going to have a bad back for the rest of your life. So I walked into a chiropractor's office, and he explained what chiropractic was. And he said, it's not about the back. What we're doing is working with the nervous system. And when we reduce interference to the nervous system, your body can function the way it needs to. After 3 months of care, my allergies, asthma, migraines went away. My menstrual cycle got regular, and I said to him, what are you doing? And he said, if you would have listened to me on the first visit, what I told you, we're reducing interference to the nervous system, and that allows your body to function the way it needs to. And then he looked at me and Tom, and he said, what are you doing with your lives? Tom, why don't you be a chiropractor? And Jeanne, you could be the receptionist. And I laughed, and we went off to school. So that's how it started.
Well, thank you for sharing a very personal journey with us here, and it is wonderful that you had such a strong experience, and that definitely led you to the care provider you are today, with your own experience, with your empathy for what clients are going through and experiencing, and that's just wonderful. Now, diving into the topic that you will be speaking about, preparing the mother for a safer and easier birth. As a midwife, I must tell you, this is really what we want for all our clients, isn't it? A safer, easier birth. Yeah, and it sounds absolutely wonderful. And so let me ask you about this. Many of us are familiar with chiropractic care to a certain degree. Maybe we are going to a chiropractor ourselves or taking our children, our family. So why do you think it is important for midwives or care providers to know about the benefits of chiropractic care for their clients? What can you tell us there?
Well, without going through the whole presentation, when people really understand what chiropractic is, that it's working to enhance normal physiological function in people, then it makes such sense. And the way that I'm going to address it is with dystocia, and how my hypothesis on how I believe chiropractic care may reduce the potential for dystocia. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to get into.
That is fascinating. I can't wait to find out more, especially about the dystocia part. Many midwives or care providers, for them, that's the word is, causes a lot of anxiety. So if we can find a way to work together with other care providers and figure out a way how to reduce the risk for that, that would be fantastic. And I am so excited that you will be speaking about this topic with us on your upcoming presentation, Preparing the Mother for a Safer, Easier Birth Throughout Pregnancy. And without going too much into what you're going to be talking about, without giving too much away, what do you think, can you tell our listeners, what would you like them to take away from it?
An understanding of normal physiology, respect for it, a realization that along with midwifery care and holistic birth providers, that there are other providers as well that are on the same team, coming from the same premise. And I really feel if we all get together and engage with this, we can shift birth back to its rightful, natural, easier process than what we frequently see.
I really like the sound of it. I like what you said there, a team of care providers that are on the same side and bringing birth back to where it should be. I am very much looking forward to that presentation. Thank you so much, Dr. Ohm, for your time here with me today. Dr. Ohm's presentation, Preparing the Mother for a Safer, Easier Birth Throughout Pregnancy, is part of our complementary care add-on package for our Gold Midwifery 2018 conference. And to our listeners who would like to find out more about this presentation and other presentations in the add-on pack, please visit www.goldmidwifery.com. Thank you all for listening, and thank you so much, Dr. Ohm. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you.